What if the story of our origins, the one we've been told for decades, isn't the whole truth? What if, deep within us, in the very code of our existence, lies a signature that calls everything into question? Today, we delve into the heart of human genetics, not to repeat dogmas, but to examine facts. Facts derived from two of the most powerful tools for tracing our lineage: Y-chromosome DNA passed from father to son, and mitochondrial DNA passed from mother to all her children. Imagine two perfect historical ledgers, almost unchanged through the ages. Y-DNA for the paternal line, mitochondrial DNA for the maternal line. They don't mix, they don't recombine. They carry the markers, the SNPs, small, unique mutations that map our family tree. They are our gold standard for understanding where we come from. So, what do these unforgeable records tell us? If man had evolved from common ancestors with primates, as evolutionary theory posits, we should find bridges, shared SNPs between our Y-DNA and that of apes, or between our mitochondrial DNA and theirs. Logical, isn't it? The reality is brutal for this theory. No genetic bridges. Human Y-DNA is radically unique. Not a single shared SNP with that of any primates. Human mitochondrial DNA? Exactly the same story. A total discontinuity. A genetic wall. How can this be explained except by a distinct origin, a separate creation? If we were from the same branch, where are the common genetic scars? But the most stunning revelation is yet to come. Let's look within humanity itself. All current male lineages, without exception, trace back to a single man, Y-chromosomal Adam. His family tree splits at the root into two main branches, A and BT. And here is the crucial point, the fact that shatters the idea of gradual evolution. Branches A and BT share no inherited mutations from an already mutated common ancestor. Their genetic father, our original Adam, peace be upon him, was therefore genetically pure at this point of divergence, created perfect before. And for our maternal lines, the mirror image is perfect. All converge to mitochondrial Eve. Her descendants split into L0 and L1 to 6. And again, no shared mutations between these two foundational groups. Our original Eve, peace be upon her, was also genetically pure at the root of these lineages. This is not a coincidence. This is a dual confirmation, independent in two distinct genetic systems. One man and one woman at the origin of everything, without bearing the marks of a long prior evolution. This is the signature of a perfect original creation. Adam and Eve, exactly as described in the divine scriptures. And what about Neanderthals and Denisovans? We are told they interbred with us, leaving up to 4% of their DNA in our autosomal genome. But then, a simple, devastating question. Where are their Y-DNA and mitochondrial DNA lineages in modern humans? Vanished. Completely. If interbreeding was so significant, how can this total absence of direct lineages be explained? Was it real, fertile interbreeding? Or were these groups fundamentally distinct and only the lineages of Adam and Eve, specifically created, destined to endure? Evolutionary theory, faced with this, offers convoluted explanations, improbable bottlenecks that conveniently erased just the right evidence. Mutation rates adjusted to fit preconceived dates. This is circular reasoning. Evolution is assumed to prove evolution. But there is more. There is divine prescience inscribed in the Quran over 1400 years ago. Allah, the Most High, tells us in Surah Al-Qiyamah and Surah Al-Najm, was he not a Nutfah, a drop of sperm, emitted? Then he made of him two sexes, male and female,
and that he creates the two mates, the male and the female, from a Nutfah, a drop of sperm, when it is emitted. The Nutfah, the drop of sperm, it is what determines sex. And today, what has science discovered? That sperm carries either an X chromosome for a girl or a Y chromosome for a boy. It is the Y chromosome, central to our discussion, which, present in the Nutfah, makes the male. A modern scientific truth stated with crystal clarity in a revelation 14 centuries old. A miracle. So, what are we to believe? A narrative of gradual evolution that crumbles in the face of direct evidence from our most reliable genetic lineages? Or an original, perfect, distinct creation attested to by our Y-DNA, our mitochondrial DNA, and beautifully described in the words of our Creator? The facts are there, inscribed inside us. The absence of genetic bridges with the animal kingdom, the pure origin of our ancestors Adam and Eve, the scientific miracles of the Quran. DNA does not lie, it testifies. It testifies to creation. It testifies to the greatness of Allah.